All right, but before we get started on the fun stuff, I want to cover a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, and that's job site safety. Before you get started on any project, take a look around and identify any things that might be hazardous to what you're doing. This includes working near electricity or an active gas line or even water lines, which can be problematic if you accidentally run into those. There should be a water shutoff valve somewhere near the house, either the main water line going into the house or sometimes at the street level that can be turned off prior to service. Shut off any circuit breakers or just all of them while you're doing work to ensure that there is not any live electricity. You can also pick up additional equipment to help test outlets and lines to make sure that they are not live and that the service has been shut off. And just be aware of any gas lines that could develop into a natural gas leak later on when you're done with your project. So again, just become familiar with your surroundings. You can also purchase personal equipment, protection equipment, things like safety glasses, a respirator, a hard hat, steel-toed shoes, and gloves that are difficult to cut through if you're working with power tools and other cutting devices. So again, these are just small steps, to take precautions. If your house was built prior to a certain date, it's probably best to have it tested for things like asbestos. It was a fiber that was used in early construction materials and is very hazardous to your health if you inhale the dust that contains those fibers. So again, before you go cutting into any walls, just check your surroundings, make sure that you have on the right equipment. All it takes is one small mistake or accident to change your life forever. So it's a small investment to make sure that you're in a good place before you move forward with any of these projects. So we'll talk about that a little bit more as we move through some of the topics that I like to cover in my videos. So stay tuned.